Welcome to Evolution of Self with me, Britannia. Hello. So this week I want to talk to you about pain and how healing seems to kind of sometimes be a path through pain. And the reason I'm talking about this is more of a bit of this particular episode is more of a mulling over of ideas and thoughts that I've had recently, rather than something that I'm giving to you fully formed. And if what I'm sharing with you sparks something in you, I would really love to hear from you, because as I said, this isn't a fully formed idea. This is something I'm playing with. I can feel that I haven't got all the truth out of it, but it's fascinating me at the moment. And the reason it's come to my mind is because I had an accident about 10 years ago. I was on a tree swing, one of those rope swings with a piece of wood at the bottom, and you sort of sit on the wood and you swing backwards and forwards. And this particular one was attached to a branch of a tree, and there was quite a sheer drop underneath it. And I was, I'm sure you can gather where the story might be going, I was having a whale of a time swinging backwards and forwards on this rope, and it was going fast and far. And all of a sudden the rope snapped. And I basically went hurtling down this sheer drop and slammed into an old stump that was just on this sort of bank and damaged my thigh, to the point where the bruise was so intense that the centre of the bruise was actually white rather than all the wonderful purpley, browny, mustardy colours that bruises normally go. And it was very, very sore at the time, and it took quite a long time to heal. But 10 years later, the damage that I did to it has started to pull at my back and my spine and cause me quite a lot of pain in my spine and down my leg. And I have been going to this really amazing guy for treatment. And he's been doing something called myofascial release, or something like that. I might have got it slightly wrong, so excuse me if I have. But what I've been realising, he's also been doing that sort of cupping thing on it as well, and various other things. And what I've realised is to release the damage that I've done to it, it's almost like I have to cause it more pain, that the pain has to be released from the old wound to allow it to heal. And I've realised the same is also true of emotional wounds, emotional trauma. Because I've got another dear friend who is learning to do breathing. I know we all breathe generally. We all breathe every day, otherwise we keel over and die. But hers is specific healing breathing. She's becoming a breathwork practitioner, and I've been one of her guinea pigs. And in every session, we breathe into emotional pain over some memory or some event that happened in my life, or something I've energetically held on to deep inside of me. Funnily enough, a lot of it seems to connect to this old wound in my leg, but there we go. And through that breathing as well, it can become very, very uncomfortable. And a lot of stuff comes up, and it's also painful. And I just sort of was pondering all of this, how to be able to heal fully, it's almost like you have to sit in that pain, allow the pain to come through. Avoiding the pain doesn't mean you heal, you almost suppress it and lock it away. It makes it almost worse. And I know that we are wired as humans to move away from pain and towards pleasure. But it seems that to live in a conscious world, to become self-aware, we also have to become comfortable with pain. We have to be able to step into that pain, be it physical from an old wound to try and heal it, or be it emotionally from the wounds that we've picked up along our journey, to be able to fully let go of that and heal that as well. So, as I said, this isn't fully formed. This is just ideas and thoughts that I'm having, and things that I'm pondering around pain, and how the way to sort of heal seems to be to move into and through the pain, to be able to let it go, and how it actually takes courage to do that, and courage to sit with it and allow it and relax around it rather than tense. Because if you think about it, if you get an impact or if you get something that causes you pain, your muscles and everything in you tenses around that to try and protect that area. But to allow the healing, be it emotionally or physically, we need to learn to relax around that pain, to accept it, to be with it, to hold it in an open hand. And in that space, it allows the healing to happen, either physically or emotionally. And I just thought that was really interesting. So I hope you've enjoyed me sharing this with you. As I said, it's not fully formed. As usual, show notes in all the links are in the show notes below, to my website where you can contact me for coaching if you're interested, to my online courses, and to the monthly Ho'oponopono sessions. I've also popped a link into a Ho'oponopono video, which you can watch if you don't know anything about it and you're curious to learn some more. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you again next week. So much love from me to you. Bye-bye.